Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Justin Timberlake, it's like you're looking in the mirror. Yo, Justin Timberlake's karma has finally caught up with him. Everybody sees exactly who I always thought he was. A sniveling coward and a Karen that can never take responsibility for his actions, but does the most insane, reckless things that had the potential to completely ruin people's lives. What am I talking about, right? I'm calling about Justin Timberlake and his stupid DUI. Okay. Now, the thing is, you could have seriously hurt somebody. You did not only illegal, but dangerous, flagrant. You don't have any excuses. You have drivers. You have handlers. You have security. You have friends. You still chose to go to a bar up in the Hamptons and drive. And it was so bad, you got arrested for a DUI. And instead of doing anything he should do, like, I'm so sorry, that was so reckless, this, that, and the third, do you know that this man now is out here trying to play poor me, the victim, literally being, he's always been a Karen. I remember what he did to Britney Spears. I remember what he did to Janet Jackson, and he hasn't changed. And do you know that Gail King has the nerve to be out here defending Justin Timberlake after a DWI arrest, insists he isn't reckless? Tell me your money's talking without telling me your money's talking. On top of that, you didn't have ish to say about what he did to Janet Jackson or Britney. And now you want to come out and literally defend the epitome of white boy Karenism? Okay. First of all, let's listen to a sob story. Justin Timberlake struggled with real drinking problem for years, was in a very dark place. You could have really destroyed someone's life. More than you did Janet Jackson's, more than you did Britney's. You could have really hurt yourself. There's so many things. There is no excuse in 2024 to be doing, do you know how much somebody has to argue and fight in 2024 and you're a superstar with security, entourage, hangers on to actually drive under the influence? They said Justin Timberlake's issues with alcohol go way back. Is it the same issues he has with constantly cheating on his wife? At least that's what the blogs are saying. It's not a secret. Everybody knows, a music insider who was privy to the information 2 years ago claimed. He has a real drinking problem. A lot of weed. Oh, so he's a drinking and a drug addict. But a major alcohol problem. He's been hiding and masking it for years. Baby, you're not going into rehab and thinking that's saving you. Like, I'm sick of Justin Timberlake. He is what? 50, and people are still treating him like he's some naive, wayward child. Another source tells us that Justin had not been drinking for a while prior to his DWI arrest Tuesday, and even lost weight and was living a healthier lifestyle, including cutting out booze before the April launch of his Forget Tomorrow World Tour. So let me get this straight. Not only did you get caught doing something that is so deadly, so illegal, and a selfish dick prick thing to do, right? You literally are now sitting here trying to get us to believe that, but don't worry, prior to this, so you have a real drinking problem. So you're going to try to play victim and go to rehab, but you weren't drinking at all prior to that incident and you just relapsed. Do you see the way this fool is always, and I mean always, playing victim? This is peak white womanism, Karenism. No, if you're a white woman and you're a tattered child, y'all know what I'm saying. The Karens, not the Sharons that are down with it, because the Sharons will like be willy-nilly on people with you. But no, the Karens of the group. I can't believe this. His alleged secret appeared to rear its ugly head when he was charged with driving while intoxicated just after midnight after leaving dinner with friends at the American Hotel in Sag Harbor, Long Island. A source close to him told us that cops who had been stationed outside pulled him over for a traffic violation. So now you're trying to say that you didn't even do anything reckless. It was just standard, but you were driving okay. He refused a breathalyzer test after blowing through a stop sign and swerving on the road. He could have killed somebody. Our first source believes Justin's alleged penchant for boozing got to him and that everyone around him has been enablers. They said it's a real thing when you have a drinking problem. It's apparent, yet they push this tour on him and he's been in a dark place. So now you're a victim too? Justin, shut up. I hate people that can't take accountability. They claim the Grammy winner was drinking heavily around this time around the time the New York Times 2021 documentary on his ex Britney Spears was released. Now he's blaming this drinking on Britney. Oh my God. He started making changes to his team to help manage the backlash he received from Britney's fans for his mistreatment of the toxic singer during the relationship in the early aughts. A source close to Justin, however, insists the Sexy Bat singer has never been better. He's in great shape. His tour is sold out. He's in a good space. So let me get this straight. You're trying to blame Britney for you having a DUI because of toxic fan backlash, but it's not over. But don't worry, because it was just a routine traffic stop. He wasn't doing anything except for swerving and almost blowing past a stop sign. But don't worry after that, because even though he binged that night, he has a secret problem we need to feel sorry for him about. But don't worry, he wasn't drinking prior to this. It's just a huge monkey on his back. And then don't forget, even though he did this, he's in great health and he can't wait to start his tour. Justin, which is it? Whose problem is this? Whose fault is this? Oh, that's right, Justin, it's everybody's but yours. They're saying Gail King believes Justin Timberlake's DWI related arrest doesn't accurately reflect who he is as a person. Listen, Gail, why are you coming into this conversation? Why do you feel the need to defend this boy? The 69-year-old fiercely defended the Mirror singer on Wednesday's episode of CBS Mornings, following a segment about his recent charges. Justin Timberlake is a really, really great guy. Listen, this was clearly a mistake. I bet nobody knows it more than him. No, Gail. Because let me tell you something. When you play around with, that's like playing Russian roulette. And with your neighbor, and accidentally there was a something in the barrel, and then being like, that's not who you are. Yeah, that is who you are. Someone that played Russian roulette. And someone got hurt. Despite the stupid mistake, that's what you're calling it, stupid. She insisted that he's not an irresponsible, reckless, or careless type of person. Everything he did. Tell me how a 50-year-old man is still being talked about like he is a 13. Even Gail on her Mammie mess coming out and defending him. While she admitted this is not a good thing, she did a bit of Joel's settlement that people shouldn't be so quick to judge a 10-time Grammy winner. Why not? Why not? I want to know something. Why can't we judge it? And this is why there is so much corruption in the music industry. This is why people are able to be monsters. Not a 10-time fireman that rescued people, not a 10-time neurosurgeon that saved people, not even a mother 10 times that raised children with love. What does winning a Grammy have to do with being a good person? Yeah, it shows you'll work hard toward your dreams of being rich and famous. What does winning an MFN award for making music have to do with you being an alcoholic, you being selfish, what does that have to do? However, she noted that there is never any excuse for driving drunk and encouraged people to call a cab, friend, or ride-hailing service if they ever find themselves in a similar situation. Justin Timberlake is a multimillionaire. He had drivers, he had people, he had a bunch of stuff. So what are we really doing? He was pulled over by police, they go on to say early Tuesday morning, after partying with friends at the American Hotel. According to the criminal complaint, Gail, and I like Gail, but I'm going to just say this, Gail King, shut your Mammie ass up. You're not needed in this investigation. It is a criminal complaint. An officer watched Justin fail to stop at a posted stop sign and fail to keep to the right side of the road, and multiple times before turning on the sirens. So this fool was swerving. He could have really hurt somebody. Although he claimed he only had one martini, the eyewitness told Page 6 that he was wasted and he was guzzling down another patron's drink, even drinking other people's drinks at one point during the night, sneaking other people's drinks. They claimed his eyes were bloodshot and glassy, and there was a strong odor of alcohol emanating from his breath. He was unable to divide attention. He had slowed speech. He was unsteady foot, and he performed poorly for all standardized field sobriety tests. However, we're told the officer was so young, he didn't recognize the NSYNC member who refused to take a breathalyzer 3 times. He didn't recognize him or his name. Another insider added, Justin said under his breath, "This is going to ruin the tour." The cop replied, "What tour?" Justin Timberlake said, "The world tour." He was subsequently placed under arrest and charged with 1 count of driving while intoxicated and citing 2 traffic violations. He was placed in handcuffs, but using his privilege, he was released the same morning. Listen, he has a criminal lawyer. Listen, let me tell you something. Justin Timberlake ain't ish. And neither is Gail for coming on her Mammie thing. Gail, shut up. How do you have so much beef for someone that could have ended somebody's life? Seriously, Gail, I don't know who paid her off or why she's doing this. Maybe it's CBS. Maybe she's doing it I don't know. But she really just needs to be quiet. And Justin finally needs to be accountable for everything he did. And finally, his karma, what he did to everybody else, finally caught up to him. To which I say, yay, 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 yay. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you.